Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube Beginner's Version Part 4. So let's get into it. After last time, your Rubik's Cube probably looked something like this. But after this time, it is going to look like this. Woohoo! Doing this is simply getting the last layer. This includes orientating and swapping different corners and edge pieces of the yellow face. So, first of all, there are a few different patterns on it that you need to be able to recognize. The first one is this zigzag. So after you have done all of the first and second layers, it will either have a zigzag like this or a striped line. If it doesn't, then just keep on doing R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I, until you get something that you are able to recognize. Finding the bar or the zigzag is pretty simple, and when you do it, you just need to ignore everything else. So here I've got a bar, but I have got one other yellow piece. Just ignore it. It doesn't really matter. If I had a zigzag, and for example I had two more pieces here, don't worry about it. Just focus on the zigzag. So what you do if you've got the zigzag is you do this algorithm. F, U, R, U, I, R, I, F, I. But then what do you do if you have the striped line? If you have the striped line, what you do is F, R, U, R, I, F, I. U, I, F, I. There are 4 possible outcomes after you do those moves. The whole yellow face could be solved. You could have the yellow cross, as we do now. And you could have this yellow, this yellow, this yellow, this one, this one, this one, and this one all yellow, but these two not. And you can also have what I think of as the fish, where this one is a yellow piece, so it looks like a fish. And there is actually one other situation, sorry, there are 5, I made a mistake, where it looks like a spear, where all of these ones are yellow. And what you do then, if you have this, is you have the spear facing right and left, so pointing to the top right and bottom left corner, or bottom right and top left. Normally I would go like this and do this algorithm. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. And now we're on to this. What about if you have this one, which I call the 3-3-1? What you do is you have it facing towards you, and then you do R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. You have the cross is you look for the side that has 2 yellow pieces on the third layer, which would be this one. Then what you do is you have that at the left and do this algorithm. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. And see, now we've got the fish. What you do when you've got the fish is you turn it so that the fish, the front head of the fish is pointing at the bottom left, and then this yellow piece we are trying to rotate. So this yellow piece will either be here or here. If it's here, what you would do is you would do this algorithm again, and then the fish would end up be pointing here, and then you just turn it round again so that it looks like this. And then what you do is you do the algorithm again. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. And there you've got the yellow face. Then you have the fish. And now, as I was saying before, sometimes the yellow corner, that the fish that's on this side, is pointing that way instead of pointing this way. So what you would do is you would just do the algorithm R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I, and then the fish would be pointing that way. Just bring it back around again, and now the piece is pointing towards you. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I, and there you go, you've got the yellow face. What you want to do is you want to look on each side and find the side that has 2 yellow corner pieces that are in the correct spot. So this one only has 1, this one has 0, this one has 1, and here we go, this one has 2. If there are none that have 2 in the correct spot, just do this algorithm, don't worry about it. After you've done that algorithm, there will be one that has 2, and you make the 2, the one where you have 2, the face where you have 2, face the back, and then you do the algorithm. R-I, F, R-I, B2, R, F-I, R-I, B2, R2. So after you've done that, there are 3 possible outcomes. One, like the one we've got here, is where the 4 edge pieces need to be swapped. There's another one where 3 edge pieces need to be swapped. And there's one more where the Rubik's Cube is completely finished. But when you've got this is what you want to do. R, U, I, R, U, R, U, R, U, I, R, I, U, I, R2. So after you've done that, now you'll have only 3 center pieces that need to be swapped. So you do the algorithm again, with the complete side facing the back. R, U, I, R, U, R, U, R, U, I, U, I, R2. So now in our situation, it swapped them just in the incorrect way. Sometimes that would have solved it, but this time we have to do it again. R, U, I, R, U, R, U, R, U, I, U, I, R2. And solve!